Looks like Apple is actually in trouble this time. Let's talk about it. Apple actually might be in violation of a patent that they can't get out of. Apple officially stopped selling the Apple Watch Series 9 and the Apple Watch Ultra 2 on their website today, December 21st. And as of December 24th, they will halt sales at physical stores as well. Okay, so what is going on? Apple is being sued by a company named Masimo, $6 billion company. But comparing to Apple, which is a $3 trillion company, it's really a drop in the bucket. Masimo has a patent on pulse oximeters, which attach to the wrist, which measures our blood oxygen levels. They filed this patent in 2008. They're suing Apple right now because they believe that Apple is using their technology basically for free. They're not paying for licenses, they're not paying any kind of royalties, they're not paying to use the patent. Think about this. Masimo must have a good enough case if they can halt the United States sales of the Apple Watch Series 9 and the Apple Watch Ultra 2. The reason why it's only those two models is because the other models don't have the blood oxygen sensors. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to tell who's right, who's wrong. We're going to have to wait for the outcome of this decision. But think about it. Masimo is a small company comparing to Apple, 6 billion versus 3 trillion. Do you think that Apple has lawyers? Apple has over 500 lawyers ready to go at any time. If they have 500 lawyers on standby and they couldn't get out of this, they couldn't end this lawsuit, that means Masimo probably has a pretty good case. It doesn't matter if you're a big company or a small company. Don't do bad stuff. You do bad stuff happens. In 2021, Apple Watches sold $52 million worth, right? Which is basically $1 million a week. So what can Apple do right now? Technically, there's a few things that Apple can do to get out of the situation. One is to send a software update and turn this feature off, right? Okay, but if they do that, that might be a whole nother class action lawsuit that they have on their hands, because you cannot sell a product that has a feature and then a couple of years later you turn the feature off. That is like if you bought an all-wheel drive Ford and 2 years later Ford emails you, be like, sorry, anyway, we're gonna have to turn the all-wheel drive off, and now you just have a front-wheel drive car. Doesn't really go well. It's not like, this is not the product I bought. So it's not a good solution. Sure, but it's not a good solution. Two, they can pay Masimo. They can just pay. Or they can buy them. $6 billion, they could probably just buy them. Either or. They can either pay them or buy them. But Apple, for some reason, is sticking to their guns, so who knows? They may be forced to pay them eventually. One of the reasons why this is such a big deal is because Apple is being accused that they stole engineers from Masimo to come work at Apple. The word on the Reddit street is that they hired a person straight from Masimo to come work. He worked at Apple for a few years. You just can't do that. You cannot go from somewhere and from a company and just go to another company and spill all the secrets. This is highly illegal, and actually the engineer should be getting in trouble as well. That's way above my pay grade on that one. Do companies do that in real life a lot? I'm sure they do. But you know what? Apple right now got caught with their pants down. Maybe not. We still have to see. We still have yet to see how this all plays out. It'll be interesting when we'll be able to purchase an Apple Watch again. Thanks for watching, guys. I just wanted to do a quick little update on what's going on with the Apple Watch situation and why the ban was in place. It's a lot of unclear things right now, but all we know is that on the Apple site, you cannot buy an Apple Watch Ultra 2 or an Apple Watch Series 9. I tried for both. You can't. It says currently unavailable. For how long? We don't know yet. We'll find out. Stick around. All right, guys, I'll see you next video. Have a good one. Bye.